Update, Yayi. Beles Yayi, they go.
He's back.
Daddy is today.
He's back.
Daddy is today. Your pops is back.
He's back.
He said your popsy is back.
Let me even say it in French.
Check your room.
Let me say it in French. Tout frère papa le back.
My Moroccan family. My Senegalese family.
My Ivorian family.
Tu parles français?
Je vais.
Bonjour les masses.
Comprends anglais. Comprends français.
We thought the 6 months of dating. Nothing to show for it.
I don't speak with those that have big.
Dating have been fiancé. Does he not have a French fiancé?
I don't speak with those that have baked. I speak to those that are full blown.
We put this.
Waiting be way.
Bonjour les masses. Welcome to Sport 5. Episode Kilele.
Episode 32.4.
They too useless. Episode Kilele.
Season 2 episode.
John, episode what?
Episode 94.
Ladies and gentlemen, several things have changed, but what can never change is that these people don't have sex.
Sure, yeah. You see that he's back now.
Everything can change, but what can never change is that Chori Boboyi is highly nonsensical.
Very soon, they put very.
Jamie, you won't go.
That's right. I'm actually the one that should be dressing up. I should be the one dressing up. That's true. So next episode, I'll dress up.
No, don't keep your dressing up. Because today we'll find out who will dress up for them. If it's still be
No,
you,
we are not doing anything today.
when we start, you can walk
No, I'm
away.
going.
Welcome to episode 20, season 2 of Football.
Energy's back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tung,
I'm
tung.
back. After 1 month.
Malice.
Finish the next line now.
What the breathe?
Breathe.
What the go down? What's that? What's that?
And somebody can testify.
What the more? What
Ever me so, I'm tired. I'm tired. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are not in a serious mood today. No, have we ever been in a serious mood in all our lives?
It's all about the vibes, man.
Since the day we were born, it's been all about the vibes.
Yeah,
This is
it's all
Kehinde
about the
Idris.
vibes.
That's John Oje
Mr.
today.
D.
That's Solomon Edivri. And me, I'm Tunde
Too
Young.
young.
Glad to be back.
Just got back.
In this
Back
very
in the
hot
mix.
country. IJGB, man. Just got back. Like, over where I'm from, nigga, we don't.
We can see, bro.
It's quite hot.
It's quite hot here.
You they speak tongue.
It's quite hot here, but it's hot here now.
Where they speak French.
Nah, fam, it's hot here, fam. It's hot here, fam.
Who?
It's hot.
But Kenny,
I see your
but Kenny is right now. It's hot here. It's cold there.
Which one coming after come here, fam?
No, it's not even cold there. That's the normal weather, bro.
Oh, it's normal weather.
That's
Oh,
the normal weather.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's here that is the hell fire.
But I remember on the show that Solomon Edivri told you Spain is closer to Morocco.
He don't
see space in Morocco.
He don't sweet for you. He says it's space. Will you go? That I'm here to display a few myths about Morocco. First of all, yes, Morocco shares a border with Spain.
It's been true.
But it is not close. It is not that you don't enter Morocco and get to Spain. It's like going to Spain from Taraba when you're in Lagos. Also, it's some people always say like you can just go there and you don't enter Spain and your life will change like that. To enter this Spain, you will most likely die trying. It's
True.
That's if you want to go illegally. That's if you want to go there.
Crossing the border and everything.
To go and cross that border. It is heavily guarded. It is dangerous. Yeah. So everybody was expressly warned that we are not going to say you should not try it, though, but you will die.
You'll most likely die.
So don't try it.
Or you get arrested.
If you know you want to go to Spain for a year, apply it through legal means, which they will not still even give you. Well, we are back. Obviously, I did not run away to Spain, even though I considered it, but as a refugee.
But you, as you day, if you enter that water,
As I enter water, I don't die straight. I cannot survive. Well, yeah, welcome to the show, guys. we'll be discussing Afcon 2025 wrap up.
Yeah, true.
CAF has given their own awards. We'll be giving our own awards on the show today. And we'll be talking about quite possibly the greatest final in recent football history.
That's true.
The most exciting final.
Dramatic.
The most dramatic final. The most talked about Afcon final of all time.
Yes.
Without
Yes.
doubt.
Yes.
All major platforms.
Heroes and
Sky
villains.
Sports, even the CBS Champions League broadcast. They were talking about Afcon final in the middle of the Champions League broadcast. Thierry Henry and Keita Abdul and Jamie Carragher and Michael Richardson. So this is a global Afcon final.
ESPN, Sky, everybody.
And lucky for you,
Yes.
moi was there.
Live and direct.
Right on ground,
Right
right on
on
ground, baby.
Allahu Akbar.
Right on ground,
Allahu
right on ground, baby.
Because people that were even in Morocco, lots of them match tickets were denied.
Yes.
Lots of journalists could not access the stadium.
Yes.
Because even if you are in Morocco and you have accreditation, you still have to apply for
About
match
match
ticket.
ticket, yeah.
That CAF can approve or
Or
deny.
deny, yeah, true.
The way they do the match ticketing is they look at the space that is available for journalists in the stadium, and then they first prioritize journalists from countries of the teams
Seems
that are playing.
yeah, true.
Then after that, they will prioritize people that have a track record of covering either one of those teams. So you've been to any of their games before. Then when they now do that, whatever space now remains is first come, first serve. Or if there are most likely no space will even remain. So that's what I've done. Me myself, I had a few match tickets denied. When we were in Marrakech, I wanted to go for the Ivory Coast Burkina Faso quarterfinal game. Was that quarterfinal? Who Ivory Coast playing for quarterfinal?
Around us. The quarterfinal.
It was this is the play now.
Ivory Coast played Cameroon.
No, not Cameroon.
No. Cameroon were knocked out by Egypt.
Egypt.
Yes, it was Egypt.
Cote d'Ivoire played.
Ivory Coast played Egypt. Ivory Coast
Yes,
played
in
Egypt
quarterfinal.
in the
Quarterfinals, yes.
In the
They played
quarters.
Senegal in 7.
So I wanted to go for that game. My match ticket was denied.
And that was an interesting game.
Dramatic.
Super interesting.
So it happens. It happens. But yours truly, match ticket was approved. And
For the final.
for the final.
Because it'll be Nigeria.
No, Nigeria don't make the final.
Oh, for the final.
For the final, yeah.
No.
That's
So and even when my ticket was not approved, if you not still not come early enough, that match ticket that they approved, they will not still give you. By the time we got to the stadium, everything has finished. Even though it was approved, they say yes, it's approved, but there's no media tribune.
Wow.
There's no press conference.
no,
There's no mix zone. You go like watch the ball for this place on TV inside the stadium. There was one person that a CAF official that saw us like being confused. Now said he has 2 extra media tribunes. That it's just tribunes. I not cover the press conference. I mean, so that we should just enter the stadium and go and watch ball. Accept your fate. I will collected it. We heard that. When you enter there, where will you sit down? When everywhere full. It was full to capacity. A world-class stadium, 68,000.
Wow.
And it was full to capacity. Even the semi-final game was not full to capacity, but that was 63,000. There was still a lot of people. There's still a lot of people in there. This is the final. There was nowhere to sit. Forget inside the stadium. Outside.
Crowd there, yeah.
The fan zones were heavily barricaded because there were too many people. Senegalese people were on the streets. Moroccan people were on the streets.
Wow.
Like it was that final atmosphere, something that I'm grateful to have been able to witness in person. It was incredible. How was the final for you guys?
It's just normal. I didn't watch it at home.
Normal.
It was just normal as in I didn't watch it at home, so I went to like a viewing center.
The viewing center they call that building now. That building.
No.
Viewing center save a number, right?
This guy.
Wait, why is viewing center calling?
They always
No.
like me to come on.
No. And you know, I remember one of our bros. Oh, there. He has a bike like a Okada, and he saved the girlfriend's name as mechanic. Mechanic was calling someone that has Okada around 10 p.m.
Pressing issues to fix.
So I was like, bro, say you go ahead, kill Allah. But it was just interesting viewing center, hearing people's opinion about the games and the reactions. Normal, but very interesting.
Super. Like I've described in so many places, when went for mass communication courses, media journalism courses, there is something about script writing. Anybody who writes such a script of the final, you will ask that person, where was your head when you were writing this script? That's a script that had everything, from comedy to intrigue to suspense to action to drama to melodrama. Everything was in that final.
And tragedy on some side,
yes,
and joy on
was
the other
that
side.
drama. It started like a game that was going to be normal. Then we had the referee touch and all of that. Then we had the climaxing drama. And after the climaxing drama, another drama.
And it now flipped.
And then off the field, Tune just said he couldn't be at the press. At the press conference, people who were there, we saw videos, we got reports where the moment Thiaw came in, the coach of the Senegalese side, the Moroccan journalist went out. Some other natives, not Senegalese, started, why are you guys like this and all of that. Those were, and then we later heard some Moroccan footballers going to the hotel of the Senegalese to apologize, was sorry, it was just a heat of the moment and all of this. Is the reason why this final is the most talked about, probably might be the most talked about in a long while. So fantastic, really fantastic. Watching from home felt like something to just raise me and throw me in the midst of everything, fighting and all of that.
Why do you want to be in the midst of that?
No,
Maybe I was trying to escape it.
Witnessing it, I think it was nice. So but like I have said, barring maybe the final or some games of Morocco, if anybody asks you out there that what is the level of African football, show them this tournament. Let them watch games. One thing that I saw in this tournament, the stars of African football,
the big boys showed up. Yeah.
I watched Amad Diallo and I was like, this is a top level football.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the few times Mo Salah got into the mix. Sadio Mane, Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, Alex
all the
Iwobi,
big names,
everybody really,
so the big teams got to the latter stage, yeah.
And there was no shocker. There was no case of we all love
Kivajos got to
every top team
okay.
either maul, some or went past their lower opponent. No disrespect to anybody. As it stands, Tanzania played Morocco. We know how tight that game was, but Morocco found their way through. So we saw Nigeria against Algeria on paper, on field. Nigeria is way better than Algeria, but the game looked tight, but the better team really still triumphed. So I saw all of the stars. It was like they made a pact with themselves that we're going to this Afcon not to just they say I should come. No, we're going to make an impact, and that is one thing I gave to the Afcon, and it really turned heads. The likes of Real Ferdinand and so many people talking about how the Afcon is at the level of the Euros, the Copa America. Mm-hmm. And even when Senegal won, I saw celebrations from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. I saw in Buenos Aires, people were watching live the game. So a fantastic one. Like I've said, barring the grey areas, Morocco games and all of that, I think this is an Afcon for us to remember in a long while.
We'll talk about that shortly. We'll talk
Okay.
about Morocco's antics. Yeah. But John, your roundup of the African competitions.
Yeah, that'll be very short, sir, because Kenny has actually said a lot. Some of my thoughts.
Say you dey talk anyhow.
No, he actually echoed.
Say you dey miss yarn.
He echoed some of my thoughts, and for me, I think the standout thing was actually content creators.
We are here to cause fights.
Content
He has
creators-
missed home. Sorry, John.
Content creators around the world actually, spoke a lot about the Afcon. After games, I saw a lot of content creators that usually are more focused on European games and all of that, talking about, the Afcon itself. Iwobi's vlog actually did another, that was another milestone actually for him, because a lot of people had to go to his YouTube to subscribe. And he gave us
after Truth, we won't get
in fact,
anything interesting.
He actually gave us a lot of behind the scenes that a lot of journalists could not, even media, a lot of media, big media houses could not even cover, those behind the scenes. And for me, that actually makes sense. You've talked about, Morocco and everything that happened. This Afcon actually, because what we saw in Cote d'Ivoire was like, oh, Cote d'Ivoire. In fact, because Motsepe at the Nations Cup in Cote d'Ivoire said that was going to be the best Afcon. But we never knew that another drama was actually waiting for us in Morocco. And for me, it topped everything that I've seen in the last 15-20 years.
Yeah.
I think, just like Cindy mentioned, this is the best final, and the final produced everything. You know, that final, there is still that controversy about some people saying that Brahim Diaz voluntarily
Theatrics.
actually lost that penalty on purpose. See, when you want to write that story, some people will still tell you that it's not possible. Say, Brahim Diaz lost that penalty on purpose. Even bearing all form of logic that you can apply. I was telling someone, I said, how can you say that he lost the penalty on purpose?
Let's get to
discuss.
because I knew he was going to get it.
Let's discuss.
He's going to get into it.
Did Brahim Diaz miss the penalty on purpose? Round the room, yes or no? What do you think? Don't just give me your opinion and explain your answer. So, John, start.
So, I don't think he lost that penalty on purpose. That reason being that I saw prior to that, after that penalty call, before all those drama happened, Brahim Diaz was literally screaming at the referee. You saw that he was even created out of chaos in between. And so, how can you now tell me that after what had happened, then he decided that to create some form of balance? Because they are saying that the referee actually that call for them, say, wasn't spot on. So for him, he felt to create any form of balance, let me lose this penalty on purpose. Then some people now gave us another side of the story, which was when Brahim Diaz lost that penalty, the reaction from the Senegalese was cold. Even the Moroccans, it seems that the emotions was, I don't know, like.
Let's move on.
No.
It was a reaction of.
So so what I'm saying is that, barring all of these things that people brought out, I think it makes absolutely no sense for you to tell me that a professional player who has never won the Afcon in his life, this Afcon might even likely be the only Afcon.
The only chance. Yeah.
Will not jeopardize the entire I don't know the population of Morocco, the entire Moroccan team, the investment and everything they've made in the last 10-15 years. He will jeopardize it because he wanted to balance. I beg.
So that's your verdict, Solomon.
No. He didn't miss it on purpose. Like you said, you can't have that chance. Like you have one few minutes to the end of the game to just hand it and crown. I don't think he missed it by chance. But what I believe is the fact that he got destabilized with the whole drama that was happening. And at the start, immediately he got that penalty, his mind was on Paneka. If there was no drama that he had played it immediately, he would have scored. But the whole drama just destabilized him, and he didn't execute it the way he wanted to do. So I don't know. It wasn't planned.
I think every day, all day, from the moment I saw it all the way till now, there was no playing, there was no theatrics, there was no playing at the gallery. In fact, some people pointed out that was why Sadio Mane had to call out the players.
Now they've agreed.
He got information from the stadium. He spoke with Leroy, spoke with some other person, and they said, call them out. They will miss the penalty. If you had wanted to miss the penalty, why not kick it out? What if you did a Paneka and Mendy had already gone the other way? They would have said, "Sorry, move on. Yes, sorry, imagine one." So the story is, if you had wanted to miss a penalty, you could have curved your leg.
Ballooned it. If I don't balloon
the ball.
Yeah.
So it's as simple as that. Then also, the Moroccans did not show us that they were working with common sense in that final. The only sense they were showing to the entire world, we want to win this Afcon at all costs. So you now get that kind of a chance. You now say, I want they weren't thinking balance. What they were thinking is, we'll balance everything when we don't win the Afcon. And rightfully so. There was a post Tunde made, where he was talking about the Afcon final. And I said everything is fair in love and war. What Morocco were doing, it's not like they stabbed somebody. It's not like they hit something or something.
War.
They were playing a terrible psychological war. Anything that could make you sway off what's in front of you is what they were doing. And yes, even if you check the law, it wasn't like they were out of place. But it's just that looking at it, like logically, could make any sense. So Brahim Diaz, Solomon captioned it well. The way the Senegalese left the field, took 10 minutes before they came out, everything I played on the mind. Nobody can tell me they know the kind of pressure that was on Brahim Diaz. So it wasn't theatrics. He lost the ball. Mendy, That was why I pointed. God,
Yeah.
you run this one.
Ọlọ́run tó gbé jà ọ̀lẹ.
I'm going to actually go on both sides. My own verdict is that I'm undecided because I see the logic in both sides. My personal logic is telling me that there's no way Brahim Diaz, who had 5 goals at this Afcon, would pass the chance to score a 6th goal, guarantee his country the first Afcon in 50 years, only the second one they would have ever won, in front of 63,000 of his own home fans and millions more watching from around the world. Opportunity to guarantee himself play out the tournament.
Yes. And go in the record books.
With the last
I'm probably CAF player of the year.
with the last kick of the game. I doubt he misses that penalty on purpose. Even if, and that's why I say I'm going both sides.
Both sides, okay.
Even if they actually did agree, like, I can agree for you to come back on the pitch. If I play penalty and score, you go say I played penalty and score, I'm the blue. What do you go talk? You go say that we agree that you will miss.
Sometimes Tunde can be senseless. Can you imagine where his logic is? Forget me, I just come and say,
I know that we are in the 98th minute. I know that after this penalty they go blow full time whistle.
Exactly.
I can true, and that's why I say I see both sides. I can see a world where they actually agreed and told Mane that he go miss am. Make could have come because it looked like that from the stadium.
Yeah.
They had already left. Mane was speaking with Claude Leroy. Elijah Diouf was on the phone, and according to some reports, they even got a call from the Senegalese president. So, and those are the factors that involve them coming back. We don't know what was said, but the speculation is that the message was, we've reached an agreement.
with Motsepe.
We've reached an agreement.
With who? God,
So that this game can
you were
continue.
there with who?
No,
No,
with
at that point,
with Prince
at that point, the priority was for the game to
to
continue.
end. Yeah.
Because if that game ended like that,
Between who and who?
that's where I'm
With
trying to-
Senegalese president
Because again,
and the king
I
of
don't want this film.
Morocco.
Wait now, this film I paid
everything
to enter this
everything
cinema.
I'm saying, I don't have proof of it. So I'm just giving you hypothesis.
Nonsense.
I'm just giving you hypothesis. No, me, I don't take the call. They don't call me.
No be group chat.
Don't be group
No,
chat.
when you, as you don't tell me Diouf was making call, you hear say Senegalese president.
I saw when the
Elijah
I
Diouf
thought
was
he
on
was
the phone the
getting
whole
to.
time.
Even Motsepe came out and did like this. Every
But Motsepe was on the phone too. Look, the priority of CAF in that moment was, and that's why I also don't believe that Brahim Diaz missed the purpose. Because if he doesn't, if Senegal don't come back, Morocco are automatically champions. It's a forfeit.
Yes.
But it would have been disgraceful on CAF's part.
Yes.
a final,
Like the
that
game
was
final
never
that
ended.
never
that was
ended.
never concluded.
Infantino is there. You brought in Afcon. You brought in Idris Elba.
Yeah.
You brought in celebrities from around the world. You brought in Speed with his 49 million subscribers who was streaming live as well. The eyes of the world are on this. This is the most watched Afcon final of all time. CAF's priority is that this match must end. This match cannot end by one team walking out of it. So that's why I said Motsepe was also most likely involved too, in probably the agreement that if we miss it, you will enter this pitch back, enter the pitch. So that's why I say I see both sides. But if Brahim Diaz was me, and they don't tell me say, yeah, you come and miss it. You just miss out, but miss it. I was like, okay, wallah, I go miss out. Me.
You call it here. Boom.
Me. I never even scored penalty for my life.
Follow the
before.
leg of Frank Lampard.
I never even
Follow
scored.
the way Frank Lampard they hit penalty.
Another reason that people believe it, John already mentioned it, the
Yeah.
muted reaction from Senegalese players. Even though down on his agenda, the Senegalese players actually celebrated it, but they were not. You say maybe they did not celebrate as much as you want. They celebrated it, but they were also like wary of what was going on the pitch. The Morocco's players' reactions that make me know they did not agree. If they agree, not tell the rest of the Moroccans because those ones they could not believe their eyes. Even get one guy who was slapped by him, they don't show up. They don't show up. You get one guy from bench when they para for Brahim Diaz.
Yeah.
He dey para for us. Say, show your way. Why you?
That was what Austin mentioned. That.
Why you go play this penalty like this? So that's why I don't believe that it was agreed. But again, I said there is a case to be made on both sides. So I don't think anybody that believes that is ridiculous. It just logic does not say that
What
Brahim
about
Diaz
the
will be
crying
better.
after the game?
So-
Brahim Diaz was in.
He did intentionally, but
Yes.
there is evidence of him playing penalties like that in the past.
Exactly.
where it does that Panenka, but it doesn't even it doesn't kick you with a lot of power. You know, there's Panenka that you play that will still have a bit of. Its own is always very flat. It relies on the keeper going either way. Maybe he did not do his own work on Edward Mendy, my own former keeper. Mendy, see, if you tell Mendy that Mendy, I will play this penalty there. Mendy will not still move. Mendy does not dive. He doesn't dive for penalty.
I think he has scored a penalty that is on the side. It was a case of his long body was.
He always like waits till after the ball has been played. So if you notice that one, another reason why I don't believe that they missed it on purpose, because if you are expecting him to play down the middle, Mendy was actually already going this way.
But
now he was going this way. He now said,
like this. Mama.
If it were to be during, if it were to be during, yes.
This guy caught a Panenka as well now.
No, but it wasn't like a Panenka.
It was a shot down the middle. It was
but it wasn't a shot like a shot.
It was a shot. His leg just stopped.
Like I had said, if it were to be during a game, whether keeper catch, and that's shot on target. Mm-hmm. If you want loose ball, you no go put them on target. No. You know that ball will hit bar, save no be shot on
but
target.
You know the logic about that one is that people are saying that the agreement was because it's a high profile final. Make it look believable. You cannot just intentionally miss it and make it obvious.
Okay.
It will be like
this same tournament. We see person balloon ball for penalty. We see person play ball go side.
No, that one way balloon, no be this. No, that one they find out for a country. No be match. He know he don't try to. He just so good. He just.
We did. Say no be person be Suku.
Chukwueze is the luckiest person with that penalty. We forgot about it. So people are saying Chukwueze intentionally missed. When they see Brahimo, they say, Chukwueze, sorry, we apologize.
On behalf of the.
I don't know if we'll go there. I want to say thank you to Samuel Chukwueze. Mm-hmm. He made the camp lively for both the players, the fans, the journalists. He gave us another angle, and whether you like it or not, however people call him out, I enjoyed the angle he was giving us. It was relaxing.
Him, Basti, and Iwobi.
But him in particular, did you see when he was talking to Ryan? He was like, Ryan, if they don't give you a chance, you know, with his talk, if they don't give you a chance, enter there, do assist, score. Because if these Nigerians, they catch you, I swear you don't ever want to play again. Because he's been there, he has seen it, he has done it.
The Super Eagles camp was fun. I mostly covered the entire Super. I only watched 8 matches at the Afcon actually. 7 that the Super Eagles played and then the final. So those are the eight games that I was able to watch. But still on that final, the atmosphere was ridiculous. The organization was top notch and all that. The football itself was actually good. Do you guys think that the incident ruined the final or it made it better for you, from your perspective? That's the incident with the Senegalese players and the fans.
You see, football is a sport filled with emotion. Not just football, sports generally. Emotions are you can separate emotions from the game, and I think it would have happened to him. Just like Tunde mentioned at the start, and I think this is Solomon or you, but when we talked about the fact that the Moroccans did not stab anybody in that game. Yeah. They were just they were just trying to win a psychological war against the Senegal. But then again, I think the calls from the referee, some of them were quite dodgy, and it became obvious to the entire world that it looks like this Afcon might likely be in favor of Morocco winning. In fact, when I listen to a lot of the content creators and also ex-players, journalists, at a point in that game, the pendulum swung and everybody was supporting the Senegalese. They wanted them to win. And there was also a build-up to the final. There were a lot of dodgy calls with the games involving Morocco. Yeah. And so it was like that build-up. Yes. It was that build-up that led to what happened in the final, where the entire world stood behind Senegalese. It looks like the level of injustice in that game, at the end of the day, the God of justice actually, won it for the Senegalese. So that drama was expected. The Moroccans, like I said, they've invested so much money into ensuring that this team lifts this Afcon at the end of the day. Were the Moroccans the better team in this tournament? Absolutely not. were one of the most compact sides in this tournament, considered few number of goals.
Yeah.
But they were very compact, and the fans were, behind it. So when you look at all of these, you place it together side by side. It's actually expected. You see, you referenced a game in 2017 between Sundowns and
Wydad.
Wydad Casablanca.
Yeah.
Almost typical of what happens with
They've
this.
always
They've always been like
they've always played this
So
way.
that's why I mean,
Especially the North.
yes, that's why I'm not too surprised. But the aftermath of what happened, even those who were not in the stadium got affected, where supermarkets, stores, were destroyed as a result. That's why I said sports or football is a game of emotion.
Yeah,
But
but
then again,
you can separate the emotion. Sorry,
Okay.
because you cannot separate the emotion from sport, but you can separate violence. Like the emotion doesn't have to result to violence.
you can separate violence, but we know also that what leads to the violence.
Emotion doesn't always have to lead to
So
violence.
that's
That's the
like,
point.
yes, but when tensions are high. I don't want to use the MPFL as an example, but then again,
Stop.
the violence in that final was not, after post-match was not called for. And I think that the referee also failed to control the game. So that's just
No, I think the referee contributed to it. But what I would this is where I would actually come from. If the violence after was just decolorized the whole. I think the final itself, the drama, the drama, the emotions, the flipping from the swaying from Morocco looking like it will win to losing the penalty to having to score a goal that cannot be denied. There are some goals that you will score that they will just be offside
Shut
again.
up, goal.
Then having to score a goal that cannot be denied, to the emotions, to manage the man, to it's believe me, it's the best. Personally, it's the best. I used to say, because the first final I actually watched and followed was the Ghana Nigeria 2000 final between Cameroon and Nigeria. I used to say that is actually the best final I've seen.
Wait, that was what?
I used to say
Wait, you said that was the first final you
No.
followed.
that was I followed like that. No, that was the first tournament I followed from beginning to the end.
Okay.
To
You
beginning to the end.
mean like the 1990? It cannot be 2000.
I know I watched 94. I'm not saying I didn't watch 94, but I'm saying the one I followed.
Yeah,
was
I'm
followed
saying-
religiously.
Yeah, I'm saying you watched 64.
Oh boy, you'll be whining
You
here.
start 94.
You'll be whining yourself. I used to say Ghana Nigeria final was like the best, but no, this
How
is.
Ghana Nigeria final
No.
be your best when we lost that final? That's a traumatic final for us.
You know, I mean
It
the
was very
drama. I mean the
interesting final,
drama.
though, but
Cameroon was
2002.
no
See,
final.
but-
We didn't
see,
play the
yeah,
final.
that's-
We didn't play the 2002 final.
2002 was also a crazy tournament.
But I would say no, the best.
I think first thing first, this shit that we saw in this final
How you defect so?
happens in a lot of places around the world. We heard sometimes in Turkish football, a club owner coming out with a gun, because of emotions. We've seen Liverpool fan being banned. Anybody from Merseyside at a point was banned from following the English national team to tournaments because of how chaotic they are. We've seen different types of chaos. Osai Samuel, that came to play for us, he got some match suspension because Fenerbahce played. I've forgotten what.
Was it Galatasaray?
No, it
What
wasn't.
was it?
that.
Okay.
And then, the home fans, because they were away, the home fans really wanted to. And like we say it in local parlance, Chinese like 4 people. And I'll say, this guy, weapon of mass destruction. Where am I going? I think fans' education cannot stop. Continually, every now and then, continue to educate fans. Fans knows 2 things. One, they see the momentum that probably it looks like the organizers or the officials are for them. It grows them into believing a lot. The moment they believe is swaying towards the opponent team, the team that is not hosting, or the team that is not at home, they start to get cranky. They start to get funny. I think fans' education needs to go on. Yes, you can say the Afcon. I think we've not seen this. Hey, check back and look. 1998 or 99 thereabouts, I saw Maradona with Barcelona entering into a thorough fight. You know, they were kicking each other, players with fans with opponents. You know, it was chaotic. We've seen a lot of it. Thank God that this final was concluded. Thank God that the Senegalese came out, because I think that would have been a story that probably I've never heard. I don't know if I've heard any final that was inconclusive and it was a walkover. Give it to Morocco. Thank God they came out. Thank God we concluded. But say this chaos, I think we've seen top chaos than this. In fact, hardly did we hear anybody being hurt. Maybe reports later, some few people and all of that. Yeah, what I mean is on TV, you know, there are some chaos. You will see the way somebody was stabbed. You know that this person is either landing in intensive care units, or is going straight to the morgue because of the impact you're seeing. So I think it's fantastic that we need to continue to understand that fans' education cannot stop. You mentioned the NPFL, that's the same problem. Continue to educate fans, especially you who owns as fans. So Morocco, hosted a nice tournament. You know, that almost marred the whole thing. But really, fans' education, I think, is the issue. And if we continue to do that, we'll continue to do better.
Yeah, you've heard Kenny's stuff, so let's end with the game.
We've not talked about Nigeria now. Why are we?
We want bros now.
Wait, before we get to the game,
there is no game.
Before we get to the game,
must we do exam in school?
We will do
the
Sport Vibe Afcon Awards.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
According to CAF, Morocco won fair play.
Yeah. No, when Hakimi was working for that. When Hakimi was working to take the award, I was looking like, was it the top scorer? Was it the No. Hakimi. It was Hakimi that took the award.
The captain of the
so I was looking, which award is that? Was that the top scorer? They can't give the. So I was wondering, they can't give an also fair play award. I say, Lori.
Do you know that the Senegalese, maybe, although fair play was explained, the team that has the less cards,
they
have the least cards.
That
was also helped by the ref.
How did Morocco have the least cards
with all their antics?
Yes, no. To tell you that, that's why I believe the fact that I think that there was an agenda for Morocco to just win.
No, of course.
It was very, very obvious.
No.
The calls were too dodgy and it was obvious.
Patrice Motsepe, as CAF president, only knows one thing: money.
Yes.
That's the language he speaks.
He's a businessman.
Morocco are proving to be valuable source of income for CAF right now.
Yes.
So
fantastic ally.
So the partnership is going to continue. The CAF, the Morocco Federation president, Fawzi Lekja, is also CAF vice president.
Yes.
Okay.
So that as an organization they are intertwined. So
sorry, I heard him and Musa Gusau got into a war of words. Is that true?
It is true, but
we should play it down.
They are saying that it's not as
heated. Okay.
People were reporting that there was a shouting match. They were yelling at each other.
Yeah, that was right.
And it has been denied. Gusau admitted that yes, they disagreed because he said what he said, which is that Morocco were headed. Yeah, basically trying to cheat. So the Moroccan president, football president, I think his response was that Africa is ungrateful. That a lot of things that Morocco have done for the Nigeria Federation, which led to Nigeria again the South. So that what did they do for you?
2016, we signed an MOU with Morocco for football development. That 2016 to now, do you know what Morocco has used their football for? Wait till we take the MOU.
No, the memorandum.
Because we tied
Kenny, the memorandum. It's only Morocco that understands it. We didn't understand.
Who signed the memorandum?
They not say understanding of both
parties. It's only one side that understand it. We don't understand.
You see, you have made sense on this podcast. New year, new you.
So
thank you,
side of Nigeria is
there's no that
on the side of Nigeria is memorandum of misunderstanding. For the Morocco side the memorandum of
Okay, let's
Okay, you
let's
said
let's
awards.
let's do the prize sports awards. Just round the room real quick. Player of the tournament for you.
I think I'll still stick with Brahim Diaz. I think that he was. I mean, everything went through him, in this tournament.
Is it?
Yeah, because I saw a lot of games from Morocco. Actually, I followed their games. I watched a lot of their games in this tournament, and I think that he was quite instrumental, but maybe not
Speak
the
too much.
not the level of performance, but in terms of the fact that in terms of
Impact.
control and impact, I think that
Yeah,
I'll still pick yes.
You like my answer. Player of the tournament, Sadio Mane. No, I don't need any story. Let's just move on. You see my answer.
my player of the tournament is Calvin Bassey. I think this brother was at this level from the very start to the very
One
end.
of the very few players in the tournament that played well.
His
in
standard
every
was a
single
standard. There was no game you can. I
If
don't
we,
know how
if we had
Africa
won,
snubbed him.
if we had won,
I don't
And
care.
that's why
if we win.
that's why we
Yeah,
are doing
one-
our own awards now. It's not
Yes.
about whether
Yeah.
because we know the CAF vote, but I feel like Brahim Diaz only got it because CAF.
Can you
Brahim
get-
Diaz did
yes.
not get it because they didn't
They didn't win,
Sadio Mane got it
Because
because
they-
they won. Sadio Mane, in my opinion, was
I
not
think
even
he-
Senegal's
he
best
he
player.
wasn't Senegal's best
I
player.
think it was even Sadio calling
Jackson-
the players out.
Jackson
That's really their
Jackson
award.
was better than Sadio Mane.
Jackson
I
was-
disagree with that one.
That's
No,
The
that's
person that was better than Sadio Mane, in my opinion, was probably Pape Gueye. Pape Gueye
Yeah,
had a
Pape.
fantastic. Even before the first
Yes.
scored the winning goal, he was already a player of the tournament candidate. in my
Bro.
opinion.
Yes.
I watched Senegal's game. Jackson was better.
But he
It's
didn't
not
start.
better.
But he didn't start all the
No,
games.
no,
He didn't start all the
no,
games.
no,
Some of the
no,
games,
no,
some
no,
of the
no,
games, some of the games,
He's
Jackson
not
came in.
better.
Because Sadio Mane lost the ball. In fact, I believe that this tournament Sadio Mane was very poor.
It wasn't.
I don't think it was very poor. I
No,
don't
no,
think it was also
no.
player of the tournament.
It
Well,
wasn't.
You
it
can
wasn't.
be. He had an okay tournament for me. I think
he was just there. There was nothing special about Sadio in this tournament.
Sadio was really a move in their attack.
So me and Kenny are going Calvin Bassey for player of the
No,
tournament.
Calvin.
You are going with
Yes,
I say Sadio
You are
Mane.
sticking with Sadio Mane. Top scorer is top scorer.
No, that's not right.
There's nothing to vote today. Who was your team?
Midfielder.
Who's your team of the tournament? No, like the national team. The
National team of the tournament.
National team. Like,
It doesn't have to be the one.
No, obviously, I think that's with Senegal. I think that they were very good. Maybe during the group stages, it was a bit here and there, but immediately they got to the knockaround. I think that they play good football, amazing football. If you really want to say you watched good football, I think that it's from Senegal, from transition.
I disagree with that a little bit. They play good football, yes, but I still think, and it's not
Tunde,
because of Nigeria.
Did you watch?
No,
I think
Nigeria
Nigeria
play the
did
best
see
football. No,
You
no.
did see
They didn't play the best football. We just picked the worst
What
game
are you
to have a bad game,
Tunde,
which
did
was the
you
Moroccan
watch-
game.
I know you didn't see a lot of the games. That's what I'm saying. That
I
no,
mean,
you
I
don't
watched the other game. I just don't
Are
watch
we
it in
going
the
with
stadium.
our opinions?
Yes, go.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
So
I
what's-
said Senegal. He said-
Oh,
he said-
Nigeria.
he said Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Me too. I'm going Nigeria.
Of course, it's Nigeria.
I watched almost every game at this time. I didn't watch them at the stadium, so I did watch these teams. And Senegal were pretty good, but Nigeria for that 4-game run from the Tunisia game to the Algeria game is the best football I've seen
That's
this
it,
country
and
play since I've been alive.
Yes.
It was the best football at the Afcon in my own opinion.
Today, let me tell you.
We just had a bad
only
game at
thing-
the worst time.
only thing Senegal did was they were finding way to pick results.
Yeah.
But saying the
They scored
team that
14
played-
goals in 5
the team-
games.
The team that played the best football, Senegal
14
just
goals in 5 games.
Senegal played good football.
with good football.
With
did
with
play good.
I'm not saying
Ilimena
they did not
Ndiaye.
play.
Nah,
They
Um,
played good football.
They
It is
played good
again-
football.
They play good
Stop
football. You
mentioning
know,
names.
No, I'm telling you that
Let's
aside the
see.
individual names, in terms of transition football,
There was
they were
nothing
very
special.
good.
They play good football.
They play
I
good
don't
football.
know
No,
what
not
they
at the level. And people see the reason people are playing down Nigeria is, like I said, we picked the wrong game to have a sort of bad game,
Yeah.
which was the Moroccan game that took us off the competition.
It was
If
even,
you had
it
gone,
was even the referee that knocked
if you had gone on that run till that final,
Performance-wise, we were not-
Let us be honest here. Yes, the referee played the
Performance-wise,
part. He
we were
did
not
allow us
good
to
enough.
build rhythm, could not put the ball together.
Yes.
But I don't even think we're not good. I just think Morocco did their own work in terms of the
They
play.
did
Yeah,
their
man.
work.
Morocco's pressure.
But I listened
on
to a
Nigeria was
Ghanaian
great.
ref.
Every time-
He said the referee, because he is a referee, he said, we do this if we don't want a team to build momentum. There are some teams, they just need a fine 5 minutes in a game to
Get
build their
themselves.
momentum all the way. For every 50-50 ball, for every momentum Nigeria is trying to build, you break
play
it.
against
You break. The moment you break it 5-6 times, trust me, it knocks them off their stride.
Yeah, but that's the way it's supposed to be now.
Brian Diaz pulled Calvin Bassey and there was a hand on his chest and then Calvin
They
got
gave
a
Calvin
yellow
Bassey
card.
a yellow card.
Bro,
You don't
do you know
understand.
how many people you slowed down? You've not only slowed Calvin Bassey down.
Even if he has
Everybody will be scared to make a tackle and stuff. But again,
But it's
the
part
other
of the
side,
game.
that's not part of the game. Let's not do that.
Okay.
That's not part of the game. That's cheating. But what I will give
The yellow
Morocco
card-
credit for, what I will give Morocco credit for is their pressure was incredible.
Yeah.
They pressed well.
No,
And
they
they did it for
pressed well.
120 minutes.
Yes.
Every time the
Yeah.
defenders had the ball, Calvin Bassey was able to beat it quite well. So they now started targeting Jimmy Ajayi. They almost got Jimmy
So
Ajayi
from the
twice.
start,
From the start,
they've been
target
targeting
Jimmy
Sheyi.
Ajayi, press him. Target Bright Side and press. Anytime he go behind the ball, 2 people were already in front of him. There was no. So they showed great tactical
They did
awareness.
their homework very well.
I think if you're talking of effectiveness, taking out, the assist, like we call it, from referee, I think Morocco was also effective with their style of play. Regragui really read teams and really set up well.
The pressing was amazing.
Yeah.
I think if you had to give the best pressing team in this tournament, I'll give it to Morocco.
I mean, it doesn't help that they played all their games
in one stadium, which is good. Moving around is not easy.
Same thing with Senegal. Stayed in Tangier from the start of the tournament.
It is semi-final. It was only the final they played. Yeah.
Moved to Rabat. So there's something to tell you when the 2 teams that made it to the final, the only 2 teams that stayed in one place the entire tournament. So maybe
Some teams might have also stayed.
I have a
on
question.
the key.
You know, when you're using the aeroplane, you say you flew down. If it's car, you say you drove. Senegal came with train. How will you say they trained?
You trained down.
Please,
Can
don't
we
give
move
up.
on?
Don't give up. Don't
No.
try this.
Goalkeeper of the tournament.
Yeah, give it to you, Balia.
I think Ouabali is definitely in that
Yeah,
conversation. Yeah, he had a good tournament with the penalty.
Didn't
saves.
consider at all in the knockout stage. 4 games, 4 finishes.
I think
Yeah, me. You want to go up? Wabali.
I'll still give you the simple no.
Wabali.
So, defender, Kalibasi.
Oh, defenders now can be
Yes,
Bassey.
yes,
This
Calvin
is the
Bassey.
Calvin Bassey now.
Calvin
Defenders
They're
now
not
can be
going
Bassey.
for Hakimi or something.
Okay.
In fact, if you ask me for my best right back, I'll pick Osai Samuel.
your
I
best
think-
striker.
The best right back.
back.
Because in fact, this
They say, okay.
I kill you.
see this tournament, I think that Osai Samuel.
It was incredible.
It was incredible. He raised his game.
What?
Better than even Hakim in this tournament.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
He raised his game, yeah.
But bear in mind that Hakimi also missed the first 3 games.
And he was injured,
Yeah,
so he was injured, so.
That's
Midfielder.
because Alex. I go with Alex. It will be anytime any.
No, I will go with
Because I don't see any of the midfielders in this tournament who played more intricate passes.
Papa Gay.
that's what I was thinking.
But Papa Gay
I will go with Gay,
added
actually.
something to his game. You know,
That's the something we are talking about.
Iwobi was doing more of breaking lines with his passes.
Another
But Papa Gay was doing.
another midfielder
Papa Gay
I
was
love in
doing
this
more of long
tournament.
passes now.
Another
He scored 3 goals.
No, I'm not even talking about
another
those. I'm talking
midfielder
about.
I loved in this tournament is Asher, the Egyptian midfielder. I love the fact that he's a fighter.
Back. Shit, Johnny.
Asho Bitani.
Hakimi and Asher Obora. Men are they near in a sense.
Best striker.
Best striker. Victor Osimhen.
I think it was he fought tirelessly at times.
Brian Diaz. Anything that has to do with forward.
Best striker.
Anything that has to do with forward.
Best striker.
Brian Diaz. See, however you say.
But sorry, my standout player for Nigeria this tournament has to be Akko Adams. Like
No, I will not say stand-up player. I will say revelation. I'll say revelation of the. I'll say revelation. Not stand-up player. The revelation of the tournament.
I think in that whole Nigerian team, Akko Adams is the stand-up player.
No, not
that's
his choice.
If
But
you
I
hold in that okay.
But I will say revelation.
See, especially the forwards.
You said
anything-
in that Nigerian team,
Yes.
standout player.
Yes, because I
Now
think
you
that
praise Osai now.
Let him finish.
You don't get what I'm saying.
That's why he has five.
When I mentioned Osayi, I said in terms of right back, I used the word right back. But in this tournament, the player I'm impressed with has to be Afcon Adams. Okay. I think that he gave our attack something different.
No, I'll put it in this way that the revelation of the tournament for Nigeria has to be Afcon Adams. He has shown his versatility.
No, the question is your standout player for Nigeria.
Oh, standout player for Nigeria. Oh, standout player. Now I give you Iwobi. Yeah, now I give you Iwobi. It's not that I've not seen Iwobi, but I have. It showed a different side of him. He showed a side.
Our standout player is Tunde Young.
Best striker. That's best striker for vibes, sport vibes. Best striker. No, people are testifying. No. People are you see, you can't be Kehinde. Imagine
You know what? It's even true. I accept John's recommendation of me as MVP of the tournament because we self try.
And now
social media views across all platforms on my page was 6 million in total.
Have it, bro.
That's the best striker numbers.
Have it, bro.
Best striker numbers.
And increase numbers.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I lost my TikTok at 2,000 followers at the start of the tournament. I created a new TikTok. I gained 1,005 back. Again, so the new TikTok is almost at 2,000 again. So thank you very much for keeping up with us. Instagram grew from 3,000 to 4,007. Thank you very much for keeping up with us. So MVP of the tournament, 6 million views, baby, in 28 days. Hold on.
Well done, bro. Even price sports grew too. Crazy. And that Algeria pre-match, it went viral, man.
We did not even that's the most random content because we were literally walking. We didn't even want to go because our place in Marrakech was not far from the stadium. It's according to the map, is 2 minutes walk from the stadium. But you are seeing the stadium, but where media entrance is nice.
Yeah. That's another reason. So the media entrance was at the back. Yeah.
So it was actually a 30-minute walk. So when we went for match -1, like the press conference in the morning, training is evening. So we're now like, okay, let's go. We didn't want to. I didn't want to do this work. 30 minutes go, 30 minutes come back for training again. But let's do it because we're hungry to go and eat at home. So as we were walking by, we just saw this Algerian fan because Algeria was streaming at the time. So they were outside, like 4 of them just parked their car. They were with Algerian flags. They were chanting for the team, trying to get the attention of the players. They loved their football. They were just there. So we were just passing there. We just put camera. They just went off. Blah 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 blah. We don't pay any mind to it, and the content to
you know, it was. They sent it to me. It's not that even me. They said, "This is price sport. I know you price sport. This thing is going viral." It was it's crazy, man. You guys, great job, man.
No, really,
great job.
Like we say, we'll continue to be out there and give you content after content. And thank God, you guys are seeing it.
So I want to make a promise here before we leave. I want to tell you, ardent followers of Prime Sport, the next Afcon, we're going to be shooting live.
It is Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda.
Exactly. In the 3 East African countries that will be hosting the Afcon. So, ladies and gentlemen, watch out this.
And for those who have seats there already,
you have heard it all. East African women, prepare to be impregnated and abandoned. John know they use condom, but you also know they take ownership of the children.
Put everything there.
From Afcon 2057, you'll be seeing so many Tanzanian Ojetundes. They say it's Yabonga Ojetunde making his debut at the Afcon. His father
Malilanga.
His father fucked and ran away in the 2027 Afcon.
Okay, at this point, I'm begging. Let's play the game. At this point, I'm begging. Let's play the game.
Player for Nigeria, definitely.
You still get stand-up players.
It's Calvin Bassey, of course.
At this point, let's play the game.
Both of you were at the Afcon Ivory Coast. I was at the Afcon in Morocco. John and the rest of the team will also be at the Afcon in Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya. But let's talk about the last two. Sharp.
Okay.
Which do you think was the best Afcon?
This one. That Morocco was the best.
I wasn't there, but the filler says it's Morocco.
Okay.
Obviously Morocco. The only reason I think that Kenny and Solomon would have mentioned Cote d'Ivoire
You know, one corner,
Ole
one corner, one corner.
Répondez s'il vous plaît. La.
What's that? I don't understand what you're saying. No, me, I do.
You
See,
get an interpretation.
I don't understand. Do you understand what they're saying?
See the hand.
Me, I don't even know what they do.
Are you guys speaking?
No.
You are speaking Calabar.
I want to teach you people a West African dance. Yeah.
Jose is a new dive star now. Eh?
Which
I'll learn it
music they go
later.
with
I'll learn it later.
Which music they go with?
That's exactly what you did in Cote d'Ivoire. That dance.
What?
This
No, this was the one. Vanessa.
Alisa.
Yeah.
Let's play the games.
No, we're not playing games.
What's your life
Next
problem?
time.
Let's play game and round up
Because
now.
they say they will not design. No.
Me, I'm ready to dress up again. I don't
We'll
mind.
dress
That.
you up next week. Then we'll play the game.
Okay, then let's go.
Fortunately for all of you, the time I wanted to use and play game, I was doing something else.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to use to prepare the game. They were preparing me at that period.
Tunde, bẹ́ẹ̀ lọmọkùnrin.
So I did not prepare games today. And for doing from
You
two
need
games,
to rest as
and
well.
for doing from two games, but time don't go. And I say, let me let the guys.
You need to rest as
Let me
well.
let
You know hear Nigeria anthem.
Let me let the guys free.
Oh God, creation.
Sure, no be formal anthem.
And
If your popsi don't change that.
You know?
That year the change and see anybody of all lyrics. That anthem don't even slap. They go dey play the anthem on stage. They go just which kind useless. But they play on the Rema Goga.
But when me I get problem with the anthem, we don't use the anthem. I don't go 2 years. They say if to say we don't quick change the anthem, Nigeria for not better. They say Monday we go good, now Sunday we go do. Since 2 years now, we never still see adjustment for the country.
No, they adjust so small.
Okay, yes. Dollar come down small, Epo come down small. Not true. But they because most of us know they say the anthem.
Let us just round up just with a very small activity. Just name a random Afcon country. Just name a random Afcon country.
That played at the Afcon.
Yeah.
That I liked.
Just name a
Random Afcon.
Senegal.
Country.
So who won number 13 for Senegal?
Number 13. Pap Matissa.
I don't even know who's correct. There's no game today. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall see you next week.
Yes.
And congratulations to Arsenal. The Champions League happened. Congratulations to Arsenal. 3-1 win away at Inter Milan. This one is a logo for where they plus beats for their hands for Norway. Bodo Glimt.
Na carrying start that thing.
From Man U to Bodo Glimt.
Anyam.
Don't be surprised. Say Wolves service team mess us up.
No.
Bodo Dobo.
Dobo Bodo.
Can we round up, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, on that note,
Sunday, before you go, welcome back. Thank you for the good work. It was amazing.
I thank you. I don't worry.
I
saw
your hand.
I don't worry.
The entire
How you no go
presenter
see my hand? No be my hand.
we saw we saw your hand.
I ended this show.
We have
Only guy giving me AIDS. Designer HIV. Bye bye.
Thank you guys.